Cinesite VFX supervisor Simon Stanley Clamp lays out the challenge in creating a sequence which was almost entirely computer-generated. The plates were filmed in Iceland, on a glacier in a mountain range where the white snowscape lead up to a white sky. We needed to add the sunset and create definition as that sunset moves into night. Ultimately, we replaced everything, extracting the hunter from the plate photography and dropping him into our bespoke environment, which was based loosely upon the layout which had been shot. Caribou have different coats in different seasons. The team settled on a cross between spring and autumn, which was neither too shaggy or short. There is a range of fur textures and lengths all over their bodies, and one important characteristic is the creature's wattle, almost like a beard across its chest, where the fur is far longer and thicker than anywhere else. Cinesite supervisor Simon says, "We created various fur textures on the back, legs, tummy and chest. When the legs began to look too fluffy, we wet the fur down to make it more matted, clinging closely to the skin." Another important consideration was that reference footage showed us that snow is always in the caribou's fur, gathering around their hooves, up their shins and also on their noses and eyebrows. We needed to carefully integrate the snowflakes. Animals appear like sinister omens in night country. A polar bear seen in the first episode walks out in front of Evangeline's car in Ennistown, startling her as it pauses before walking away. The same bear returns in a later episode, where Danvers swerves from the road to avoid hitting it, ending up in a snowdrift as the animal peers menacingly at her through the driver's window. A realistic stuffy head was created by the production which was used on set to provide useful reference for lighting and scale, as well as to provide the performers with an eyeline. Digital breath was added throughout the season to reflect the frigid, chilly atmosphere. Bears are warm-blooded creatures, and when we see it peering through Danvers' driver's side window, it breathes on the glass, pausing before walking away. It is an unnerving moment. Breath was added to the side window, which evaporates to reveal the bear looking in. Night Country is set in remote Alaskan Ennistown, but was filmed in Iceland. Extensive environment work was required throughout the season to convincingly recreate the Alaskan territory and terrain. Distant mountain ranges were added to the background, leading down to the town, the outskirts of which extend out to the frozen open expanse of sea, a perpetual snowy wilderness. These town extensions were achieved through a combination of CG and digital matte painting techniques. Other work required the addition of streetlights, road sign language changes and crew removal.